What's up, my crypto legends? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. What is going on, guys? How is everyone? What is going on with Bitcoin? Is this just a fake pump and we're going to reverse and break the support from this kind of ascending channel? These higher lows, are we going to break down? Go to 30K, 20K, 15K, 10K? Well, we don't really know if that's going to happen. What we want to do is take advantage of these movements on the market, okay? Like this one over here. This was a total massive big panic drop, okay? Where I was in doubt. I actually had a long and I, closed at a small loss because I was thinking, is this really going to break down? Are we going to go down to $36,000? But then I did manage to see, this slight recovery here and got into another position. And I've just seen this so many times at the end of a big, massive trend hitting a major support level where you basically have the last spring point. This is not a successful breakout. And then you have this kind of recovery, and then the market continues to the upside. A potential new uptrend is being created right now. Of course, we want to get inside the best levels, okay? We have been talking about this back pattern, all right? Looking for that extreme low position. Guys, before we continue, make sure to smash up the like button. We're going to take, DXY absolutely going insane. How far up can DXY can go? It's almost looking a little bit parabolic at this moment. So is DXY going to continue? I think DXY will find kind of a blow off top in maybe in a couple of weeks. Okay, this could still go on with corrections, still continue to the upside, but it does have that, I do see that, have that feeling with this kind of parabolic run right now. The higher lows are going parabolic, as you can see from this low to this higher low. We are, starting a parabolic trend here for the DXY that will end at some point. It might take a few more months, okay? This is the daily chart, but it will end at some point. I mean, the good thing, if DXY is pumping, Bitcoin is managing to defend this range, then brilliant, because the moment the DXY dumps, all right, and this could take a year, but I think it might be in the next coming months, then I guess it's going to have a really good effect on Bitcoin. Of course, because as you know, when DXY pumps, Bitcoin dumps. Usually it has done that in the past. So far this year, it's managing to hold pretty nice a range. So we're going to take a look at, other altcoins such as Solana, and many other altcoins here from the community, because Solana was looking really, really good at this level also. We've been talking about Solana, okay? We've been talking also on the Bitcoinsensus Twitter account here, where we do have a tweet, you know, of a potential bounce, a potential reaction. We did have a small dip below this level, okay, which was the $100. We went all the way down to even 90, just to wick $94 yesterday, and now we're getting that nice reaction, okay? I think Solana can continue to the upside. We do have a very, very nice strong level here, defensive level. We were also spotting here these bullish divergence, of course, and this descending wedge, right? We were talking about this a few weeks back when we had this huge run up in March. Just a correction from a huge pump. There is possibility here that we might continue to the upside. We are creating a higher low. So this is the moment you want to be bullish, right? So yeah, I talked about Solana on a video 2 days ago. I think it was the most requested coin on a poll in the Telegram group. If you haven't joined the Telegram group, okay, you can join down below. It's in the description, the official Telegram. And yeah, not much more to add here. I want to go through the comment section right away. Bitcoin pumping, we can take a look right now at the major levels while I say hello here in the comment section. We can take a couple of we can take a look at a few altcoins, and then go through Bitcoin and what major levels we have, you know, seen, because you know VPVR is one of my favorite tools, one of my only tools that I use here on the chart, and it is absolutely brilliant because it shows you the biggest trading volume range from whatever dates. Okay, you've also got the fixed range here, also on TradingView. This does not come with the basic account. It comes with a pro, but it's only about $15 a month, which is extremely cheap in my opinion. And yeah, basically you can see with the fixed range, you can see, you know, what kind of ranges also here have the highest volume, right? If I do this, then you can see, you know, the highest volume, looking at the volume profile. So if I just zoom in here, right? If we want to concentrate as a day trader, I'm more of a day trader, swing trader, okay? I will have trades that I'll close in the day. I don't usually scalp. It would have to be a really good opportunity for a scalp. I'm more of a swing and day trader. But it was absolutely crazy how, you know, I was eyeing this consolidation over here and thinking to myself, you know, this is not gonna, it's very unlikely that it's gonna come back down. You know, I think when you have these kind of pumps, the people, you know, want to wait for a correction, right, to hit those Fibonacci levels, or to, yeah, basically, you know, look for that higher low, right, to get into a position. And when you have these such aggressive pumps getting above these high lows like this and consolidating, you know, it's very likely going to be a kind of a bull flag, sideways consolidation. This is what usually happens when you know, at the lowest point of a trend or at the highest point, right? So what I wanted to show you here, how can I, you know, be confident in potentially, you know, longing this consolidation? Because you might think, I'm going to wait for a correction, right? I want to wait till we hit some nice, you know, support levels, fib levels, even back testing, you know, this level. That would have been a great level here if we would have retraced down to that range. Because, you know, if I zoom in, you know, these are really nice bullish setups that I do like. If the price action does come back down, you know, what would be the next support level? Well, you know, for me, it would be pretty clear on the 1 hourly. It would be this massive big candle, the back of this candle with this huge volume, okay? For a back test, you already be hitting the 50% Fibonacci levels. You might have a little bit of volatility to the downside, and that would have been an insane entry point. But of course, that did not happen. Why? I'll show you one of the reasons why right now. Because of, you know, the VPVR, the trading range that we have been having from the 2nd week of April till the 3rd week of April, okay? The last 2 weeks trading range is showing you that the biggest point of control is here, exactly around about the $40,500 range, okay? Where we see this big spike right there. So you have this big volume, managing to consolidate at this region. You know, this is giving you support, basically. This is giving you a little bit of support. What is giving you support also? Well, of course, this top of this range before we had this this massive correction. This top of the range is holding nicely. So you could arguably discuss that, you know, we are going to get hold here. Now, if we want to go with extremely basic technical analysis, well, let's just say, you know, that this is a bull flag, and yeah, we have the pole of the bull flag, and then yeah, we should be coming almost to about $43,000. I mean, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I know that very likely we're going to jump up to this region, which is the $42,000 range. I think it's very, very, very likely that that is going to happen, maybe today or tomorrow. We can take a look at the S&P 500 also here. And sorry guys, I'm not paying attention here to the comment section, but I'll go right away. DXY, S&P 500 was kind of in this, you know, descending brawling wedge, or descending, I don't know, or kind of bull flag if you wish. You know, it's a massive correction, but you can see we were holding nicely support. I was looking for a small swing long position from these lows over here. I thought this major support was going to hold. Got stopped out at break even. Now we're coming back up, and I mean I didn't pay attention to the S&P 500 for the last few days, so mainly Bitcoin, but you can see that, you know, the S&P 500 is having a pretty nice correction. Let me just take some fib levels from this low over here to the high. Hang on a second, I haven't got my proper template here. There we go. Basically 50% Fibonacci retracement. We didn't go down to the 618. Let's see what happens with the S&P. So far it is managing to defend this range, and it looks like that we could have a little bit of momentum to the upside still for the next couple of days. Let's take a look at the comment section right away, and we can take a look at some altcoins. I want to focus mainly on Bitcoin, of course, but of course we need to take a look at some altcoins. There are also big potential in altcoins also in the next few days, no doubt. Yo, longs playing out after long hurdles. Yes. What's up, my crypto legends? I got Seb here in the comment section. Who else have I got here? My moderators. Let me just check, you know, what moderators have I got? I got Joseph, I got Seb, I got, yes, Joseph and Seb. Mark Dutch is not here, surprisingly enough. Right, let me go through the comment section right away. Hi Andy, hope you're feeling great today. Amber, thank you very much. Hope you are feeling great today also. Hello world, says Tom Forrester. Hello. Maz, much love from Boston. Thanks for all what you do, Andy. Please take a look at OGN, please, says Maz. Let's take a look at OGN, absolutely. This is Origin Protocol, which is a pretty decent project. Let's take a look, see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, this one is looking absolutely phenomenal. It was looking phenomenal down here, you know, where we were almost at the biggest point of control for the last few months. We almost touched it, which was right here at the 43 cents. We just touched about 44 cents. Oh, wow, that was an insane long position right there, because basically you do have, you know, this low over here, keeping it simple here, keeping it extremely simple. You have, you know, you break out here from kind of an aggressive downtrend, right? You can see the pop here just as you were getting into the trend line and going sideways. You can see it. Goodness, you can see it right there. Okay, kind of a descending wedge. It was creating slightly lower lows here. I mean, that was, you know, this was looking really juicy for a pump. What happens next? Well, we actually break out from this lower high. You know, a little bit of a reaction here. You could arguably discuss, you know, this is not gonna break out. We're gonna get rejected and continue the downside. But then you have this massive explosive breakout. So when you see these kind of breakouts, what are you going to do here? You know, are you going to short? Well, of course you cannot short here a big massive pump, because you don't know if you're going to, you know, continue to the upside. You would wait patiently basically to that, you know, beautiful retest. This was just a few days ago at that range. that was phenomenal. I mean, I would have longed this if I was doing the analysis here on the live stream. I don't take a look at altcoins mainly, just on the live streams. I focus more on Bitcoin, but sometimes altcoins, you know, if you get into the good trades, the moves are better. You can make more money on altcoins, no doubt about that. You can also lose more money, of course, but insane bounce from this range. I'm talking about the 45-cent level. Now, ideally, we would want to retest these highs at about 83, 84 cents. Are we going to manage to reach these highs? This is the thing. Well, zooming in here on the 4 hourly, you know, if we do the connection here of this downtrend, this was absolutely beautiful. Definitely a successful breakout right over here. As you can see, you know, this consolidation, this retracement would have been already a good long position. If you're looking for those day trades or scalp, you know, this is in between scalping and day trading. This is on the 4 hourly. I mean, it cannot get, you know, easier than this, basically, where you have a downtrend. You wait patiently. Of course, you could have longed this low, testing this major support. Or you could have, you know, waited for a breakout of this aggressive downtrend. You can see here the exhaustion. You're creating a kind of a double bottom. You're retesting, you break out here. And this is a pretty solid breakout on the 4 hourly, closing well above this last lower high. So yeah, no doubt. If I would have, I mean, there was great opportunities here the last few days on Origin protocol, OGN. You can see here how we're retesting to perfection. Basic, easy technical analysis right there. You know, quick long position to aim for the highs. Yeah, that was a really, really nice trade right there. Just keeping it really easy and simple. Of course, now, well, we could actually retrace from these levels. I'm not sure if we are going to have first a potential long retracement before we continue up. We are in a kind of an ascending channel right now. Let me just analyze the situation just 1 second, because from the highs here to the lows, this for me would have been a take profit area if I would have longed. If I would have longed from here, this trading range would have been a take profit area. Why? Because we are hitting from the top to this low, the 618 Fibonacci retracement right there. We are actually getting that reaction. You can see that you are getting that reaction. We also retested this 4 hourly level. Let me just zoom in here on OGN. Because, you know, basically, let me just get a trend array to the 4 hourly close. We didn't touch it, but it's definitely a range where you already want to take profits. You got the 4 hourly major level here that I got in this pinky style horizontal line, and you got the 618. So if you are longing from this point, you might think, yeah, we're going to go to the highs. We're going to go, you know, I'm not closing my position. I think we're going to retest the highs. And we need to be super cautious here because you could have a pretty aggressive correction from this high over here. I would wait for a correction if you are looking for any longs, or, you know, this could, you could risk a short here, but, you know, looking at where Origin protocol is coming from, you basically in a big uptrend at this moment. You know, we were in an aggressive downtrend. We're starting a pretty aggressive uptrend right now. So best option would be looking for longs, but of course you can long or short any trend, of course. So if Origin protocol volume is pretty good, also volume is great. We have really great volume. This does look pretty strong. So if Origin protocol does correct, I just want to take a look at the strongest point of control from March and April, and it is down here. Right, there is a major zone where we could potentially get a big bounce. which is the 60-cent level. 60-cent level, where we have this high. We have, you know, this consolidation also right there. We've got this consolidation. This is why you have the biggest point of control right there. So we have had a successful breakout on Origin Protocol. Volume is okay. It's not the best. Obviously, the 618 is very far away. I'm not sure if we are going to come all the way down to this level. But yeah, be careful. I would be cautious here for a potential corrective move on OGN. Potential corrective move on OGN. I would be paying attention to this trend line for a potential bounce. This is looking at the 4-hourly chart. So we got, you know, these higher lows right over here. We could see a correction on OGN down at this level. And I'm talking about that 60 cent. If this happens in the next couple of days, watch for that potential bounce. And this is the thing, you know, I don't know what OGN is going to do. So this is the thing about a lot of people trading, a lot of beginner traders. You look at a pump and then you think, wow, this looks like it's going to go up. What should I do, long or short? Well, first of all, guys, you need to have a trading plan. And this can be one of the best advices that you can get from someone, okay, that's trading. It doesn't matter what the price does. You need to find out where the price can bounce from. Okay, that's it. It's that simple. You know, who cares if it pumps or if it dumps? If you want to take advantage of the movements of the market, I am looking for resistance levels and for support levels from this current price action. So I will know where to potentially short or where to potentially long, right? So just a little tip there I wanted to give you there. So I mean, I would wait for Origin Protocol for a potential correction down to this range, 60 cent level. It might happen in 1-2 days, but expect a potential bounce from this higher low region. We've got a nice point of control here from the last few weeks at the 60 cent. So if this does kind of something like this, expect some kind of bullish reaction at that level. Overall, I think Origin Protocol can go to higher levels. It is very, very possible. Stay cautious. Protect your positions. Let's take a look here at the comment section. Hello, Andy. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. El Habib. I'm doing great. Much love. Thank you. Hi, Andy. I am in a trade of Filecoin. Don't know where to close my position. Stephanie Blanco. Hello. How are you doing? Right. You are in a trade on Filecoin. I don't know where to close my position. You haven't said if you're in a long or if you're in a short, but let's take a look at Filecoin here straight away. And let's do this pretty quick. I don't know why I've got this huge box here. It's a major consolidation area by the looks of things. Wow, I mean, this one went absolutely nuts here. This one went absolutely crazy in March and April. The parabolic run on this was absolutely epic. This one did a 10x in about 2 weeks. We're not going to see that anytime soon, I'll tell you that. But if you are bullish on Filecoin, you know, this does look like a major level where we could bottom out for the next coming months. Filecoin, one thing here on Filecoin is, I mean, I've got a box here, right? We didn't manage to hold this box area right here. We broke out it successfully, but we didn't manage to hold it. We actually came down to the biggest point of control. So you'd have to, you know, be patient, wait to see, you know, if we are going to have that leg down. We are having that nice reaction at the point of control, as you can see here, which is at the $19. I'm just going to zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart. 1 second. I mean, this descending wedge was absolutely beautiful. We saw so many descending wedges on different altcoins. Solana, Link, you know, was screaming for that potential move to the upside. Also with some bullish divergence, you know, to give you a little bit of confidence. Well, I think this indicator really is a piece of crap, no doubt. I mean, it's fun to see. If you want more confluence, let's add up some more bullish signals, more indicators, which are most of the times not needed, in my personal opinion. But the target of this descending wedge is already the top of the wedge. So you hit that target, you have a failed breakout from this zone. Let me zoom in on the 4-hourly to you know, check the situation here. And this does look like a kind of a double bottom. We could get, you know, we do have that price exhaustion here. It's a kind of an Adam and Eve, but in you know, the other side, you would want to see the Adam. It's the even Adam, basically. That's the Adam, and this would be the Eve. You got an even Adam here, double bottom, which can break the zone. Now, best trading opportunity here would have been, of course, you know, the breakdown from this major level, a potential trade here to retest the lows, or the fib 618 from this low to this high. You know, fib 618 would have been around about this level, already a take profit area. But if it does break out, you could speculate that this will break out. But if it does successfully break out this time, this area, I think it will have a high chance in correcting to this level and bouncing back up, basically. So I would wait patiently for the breakout and for the consolidation, retracement, a little bit of, you know, scary price action to the downside to get in a trade here to retest the highs. There's no doubt in my mind that we are going to get rejected from this level if we break out the $21 level. If we break this level, it is very likely, unless there's going to be a huge amount of volume and buying power, that's going to absolutely fly the price action. But this range at the $24 will very likely be a rejection point. So I don't know if where you traded, but if you longed from these lows, yeah, you could expect a potential breakout with this double bottom formation. Now you do hold the risk of this making a kind of a triple bottom, right? We have seen some assets lately, some crypto projects making a triple bottom. There are quite a few. We might see one. I can't remember now which ones. But yeah, this resistance level is a potential take profit area. So if you're longing, yeah, around about the $21-22 is already a good level to take some profits if you're longing from this low. Oh, great, in hand, ready for the T to the A. Aaron Burke, how are you doing, my man? Hi Andy, how are you? Says John, hope you have a great day. Please take a look at File. Thanks in advance. Okay, great. I've got two guys here looking want me to take a look at Filecoin, which is right over here. Pump it, god damn it, says Salvador. Yeah, let's see what happens. We got big resistance on Bitcoin at the 42k levels. We can take a look at major levels right now also. I just want to take a look at altcoins for the community. Come on, you guys are supporting the channel. I want to give back to you. Also with giveaways, of course, you need to smash up that like button for those giveaways on the daily videos. I'm not going to leave it easy this time. You know, last week I said, guys, 1,500 likes, and yeah, I'm doing a giveaway, and yeah, it was less than 24 hours. There was 1,530 likes. So yeah, I'm not going to make it easy this time. It's good. I'm going to 2,500, which I think is a little bit too much, but I might do it 2,000 likes instead of 2,500 for the daily videos for the giveaway. The mining of one Bitcoin cost around 29K, says Huffy. So I don't think BTC will ever go lower than that. Wow, absolutely fantastic. That's great. I'm not too into these fundamental kind of news. So yeah, I think the miners, just by looking at what you're saying there, they will hold their Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops low, miners will very likely hold, unless they do not have any money to pay the electric. Of course, they would have to sell something, but mainly the miners hold their Bitcoin when the price is dropping. 46K coming. That's the top, says Giuseppe. Very much with my analysis, Giuseppe, because yeah, basically 44K would be the Fibonacci retracement from the C point of the back pattern to the low part here. So I am looking potentially for that target in the next, I won't say days, I would say a week or two. So yeah, I do think that we could hit that 618 in about, a few days. Give it a few days, 5, 6, 7. Of course, we're going to get heavy rejection first, in my opinion, at the 42.5 level. Very strong range. Also looking at the VPVR, huge level. But I think we are going to manage to break it. If we do correct down from this range, we will find support where we are currently trading at this moment. We are forming very nice consolidation areas and potentially create a higher low to attempt to hit that 44K levels, right? We do know that that is a huge level. It is a huge level. $44,000 range, give or take 545.5. It's a huge level. Expect a consolidation right there. We've seen the price stop many times at 44.5. Many times. That is already showing you that that is an important level. What else can we see? We know that the 44.5, you can take fib level here from this potential bat pattern. Very similar almost to the high, but that's already showing you 44K level, 618, and from the high right to the low, 44.5. 44.5 is the exact level, 618, and we can see that major level already. So that is enough confluence for me to know that there's going to be a party here going on for maybe a day or two, not managing to break above. Yeah, what I want to show you something. I want to show you it. I've showed it in today's video with Fibonacci time, and I will go more into detail with Fibonacci time on these harmonic patterns. But it's absolutely crazy how beautiful it is, how Fibonacci time works a lot of the time. Fibonacci times a lot of the times. I just want to see how, because the target of this bearish Gartley, from this bearish Gartley right over here, the target was the official target is the 618 from the C point to D. We hit that to perfection, and we're getting that bounce right now. So just with that conclusion, we have the bat pattern here. We reached the D point, getting this bounce. So that 618 would be the target, which is at the 44K range. And just out of curiosity here, looking at Fibonacci time, how long did we take to go from the D point to the 618 target of the Gartley pattern? And let's take Fibonacci time here. Right there, from the highest point to the highest point here, right? It took, as you can see, the 1-to-1 to the highest point. We're correcting. it doesn't reach the 1.618, okay? 1.618 Fibonacci time, we didn't even reach that level. So it takes, it would be a 1-to-1 of this extension approximately to reach the target. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to know how long we do have to potentially hit that target. So it has to be beneath the 1-to-1 to be an ideal movement, because basically, you know, this cannot do this and not reach the target, right? You know, you have time to reach those levels, because if you start making this kind of price action, you know, it looks like that you're losing momentum and you're going to correct. So we want to hit the target here from this bullish back pattern from the lows to this low over here, the 1-to-1. We would want to hit the 618 from this high to this low. We would want to hit the target of 44.5, 44k levels, the 618 Fibonacci from the high to the low. We would want to hit it before the 618 time. So this would be before the 30th of April. So it'd have to be in between, you know, the 25th and the 30th of April. We want to be trading at that range, you know, in the next, you know, 6-7 days approximately. Of course, you know, you might see a little bit of crazy action here. You might see a little bit of crazy action before you actually hit that level. But everything points out it should be around about there, you know. Of course, you only need one fat finger to press the red button, and the price will just do this. So we're just talking probabilities here, technical analysis that can be broken with a black swan event, of course. Good evening, Legend, says be sure. How are you doing? Hamad, April Fool. GMT please for Alice. Absolutely. Let's scroll down. I got Mark Dutch here in the comment section. Yes. Hello. Jackie Wood. I've got my mum here in the comment section. She's a big fan. Mark Dutch, Joseph. Hey guys, how are you doing? I've got my moderators here. Always in the comment section, giving it all. Thank you guys. Absolutely insane support from you. Much appreciated. Let's take a look at GMT here. 1 second. I feel sorry for a lot of the people that want to take a look, want me to take a look at some altcoins, but and sometimes I am, you know, focusing 5-10 minutes on an altcoin, and there's, you know, you got the comment section of a lot of people, you know, take a look at my altcoin. And yeah, I am trying. GMT has been absolutely insane. It went up. I think it was yesterday. It must have been yesterday. Yeah, on the 18th of April, yesterday, where we were looking at this resistance range, you know. Are we going to manage to break it? Well, if we break it, you know, we might see a potential bounce from it. We didn't even reach the lows. Almost reached the lows. There was a nice trading opportunity there. I mean, it would have been nice to go a little bit lower for that bounce. This one's going absolutely nuts. This one will find a peak. You know, this parabolic run is definitely not sustainable on this crypto. This is basically in price discovery. There's not much to analyze on this. Let me just we can take a look at fib targets. We are basically just going to hit the 1.618, which is the golden ratio. We could get a correction from this level. So I'm basically looking at the all-time highs here from the 1st of April on GMT. I'm taking the lows, okay, from this huge consolidation, And basically this gives you an expansion of the breakout of the all-time high. The 1.6 would be the first conservative target, and the most aggressive one would be the 2.618 right here, which is at the $4.90. Crazy enough, it can go up to those levels in the next coming weeks, potentially, if we start, you know, if we see that FOMO moment of a lot of people. But yeah, basically, yeah, we are at a major resistance zone at this moment, looking at Fibonacci levels. Okay, so if we do take the low, also the low to the high, also from the breakout, you know, it gives you that 0.618, which is exactly at that range right now, at the $3.80. You could expect some kind of correction at this range, and also the expansion from the highs to the lows of the consolidation. You are basically hitting the 618, which is already a major level to consider. You might get that correction here on GMT already. So stay cautious. If anything on this, of course, it's very hard because you're basically trying to short the big mega pump. But if anything, you know, this is a short trade or no trade. You know, long in here would be absolutely suicidal, because this could be the start of a big correction. You can, you know, this is, I see a lot of people, you know, making, you know, a lot of people like to show their, you know, my 300%, you know, my 300% trade, or my 1000% trade. And I'm gonna make one right now on GMT. You know, what I'm gonna do is, you can put a few dollars here, have a tight stop loss, put a 100x trade, and just short it $1, short it $1, short it $1, short it $1, short it $1 if you get stopped out. Boom, 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 until you do get that aggressive correction after a parabolic run, and then you have a 1500% trade, right? And yeah, this is what a lot of people are trying to fish right now. Okay, a lot of people trying to fish this, you know, shorting this all-time high, shorting, and this is why you get this parabolic run, because all the people trying to short and they're just getting stopped out. But looking at fib levels, the only resistance that you can take a look at, in my opinion, are Fibonacci, using Fibonacci tools, unless you have like a big massive, I mean, we haven't got much price data here. If you are in a big massive channel and you're going to hit resistance, I think we haven't got much data here on yeah, on GMT token, unfortunately. Binance, no. So anyway, not much to add here. If anything, I think we could correct here on GMT token from this point. GMT token can be traded on Bybit. You know, shall we short this? Shall we short GMT token? It is hitting an important fib level, the 1.618 from the expansion. So yeah, but you're basically shorting a instead of a falling knife, you know, a massive big pump, which is also dangerous to short. Let's take a look at, guys, if you are interested in trading, of course, GMT token is available in Bybit. Bybit has over 50 different cryptos at the moment. And yeah, you got an insane bonus down below. It's up to $4,620 to claim. Of course, you need to deposit some heavy funds to claim that bonus. You're not depositing $100 and you're getting the 4,620, of course. You go to the rewards hub here at your profile and you follow the steps. It will show you how you can claim those bonuses. So make sure to check it out, guys. I also get a small commission because I am promoting this platform, but not only that, it's my favorite one that I use on a weekly basis for my trading. It's an insane platform. It's the best for me at the moment. Prime XBT, of course, is also very good, not for swing trade. The fees are a little bit expensive. in my opinion, but they do have very cheap fees on different cryptos, such as Forex. You know, you got oil, you have gold, you have traditional stocks, you have the German stock market, Spanish, UK, you have France, you have S&P 500, you got NASDAQ, Dow Jones, and you can trade with crypto. You're using Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, or USDC if you prefer trading with stable coins. You know, here on the account, you can deposit any of those for cryptos. Now, you got 7% added to your deposit. It used to be 50%. They got that off because I think they realized that they were giving a bit too much. You know, you deposit $1,000, you were getting $500 on top of that, which was absolutely insane. 7% is still pretty good enough. You know, it's the highest volume. It's the highest bonus that they do have at the moment. 7%. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $700 on top of that to trade with, so you can keep the profits from the bonus that you are trading with. Only for experienced traders. Don't trade if you do not know, if you are unexperienced, because you will lose money. Let's keep that clear. Let's go through the comment section now, and I have Chainlink here. Popcorn for Chainlink, says Mark Dutch. Yes, sir. Santa Ponza in the house. Who's in? Santa Ponza used to be my local village. Solana, please, says Saeed. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Solana, guys. Make sure to smash up that like button on your way in, or if you haven't done, you know, make sure to do it now. Smash up the like button here, totally free. Give it a nice big whack, and let's go through Solana. I think I did do Solana. I think Solana looks pretty good. I think it can defend this $100 range. There is a possibility on us holding this range to go to higher levels. Why? Because the $100, let me just zoom out on the daily. $100 range is super strong. As you can see, big spike here. We have broken lower highs, big massive pump in March, big correction. This consolidation will be very good, in my opinion, to accumulate Solana. It can go to lower levels, of course, but if you are accumulating for the long run, yeah, these prices I think are pretty good. Immediate short term, I think we could almost retest these highs, have an attempt in retesting the highs. I think it's very likely. I would aim for the 618 of this high to the low, you know, potentially $125 Solana in the next few days. I think it's very possible. If Bitcoin behaves, we can see that. Let's take a look at Bitcoin in the immediate short term. 1 second, see what's going on. We're having a little bit of a correction at this moment. Oh, yeah, let me just yeah, it's just had a liquidity grab right now, and we could see a little bit of a scary correction right now on Bitcoin, because we basically got these highs. Yeah, you can see it right there. Nice liquidity grab above this range. You know how many people that were shorting Bitcoin from these levels had their stop loss behind this last lower high. I can tell you already, it might be hundreds of thousands of people having stop losses just behind this range, as in, yeah, we're going to, you know, 25k, I mean 30k, and yeah, we're not going to go up there basically, and this is what happens. You get a massive big liquidity grab, huge amount of stop loss. If you take a look at the trading map here, basically you would see a lot of liquidations here, short positions, no doubt about that. So we can see a little bit of volatility here before we continue up. Andy bossing it as always, top man, says Naughty Larry. Thank you, my man. Palmetto, Andy, you're a legend, bro. You are a legend for being here. Smash the like, says Sam. Absolutely. Let's scroll down here. Okay, I don't want to read the random comments, but yeah, sometimes I do, of course. Let me just scroll down. Let's take a look at some altcoins. My stop loss is at the high on the 11th. On the 11th, my stop loss is at the high on the 11th. On the 11th, what? Only 183 likes, 100 watching. This is my mum here in the comment section, giving support. Audio, the crypto. Let's take a look at audio. I'm not sure if you're saying if the audio of the stream is not good, or if you want me to take a look at audio USD. I would assume it's audio US dollar. Well. This is audio on the daily. Big bounce. Let's not lose focus here too much, because like a lot of the cryptos that had all-time high back in March of 2021, had a huge, massive big correction, pump again. What are you creating? You're creating a lower high. So this is very much, you know, like a huge descending triangle, which does not look good. This is a typical macro sideways action, bearish trend that could literally take, you know, months and months and months till we see the potential next bull run phase, which might be somewhere in 2023 or 2024. So, I mean, I am bullish in the short term on Bitcoin and some altcoins, but we need to zoom out a little bit and know that we are in a pretty aggressive, you know, sideways action downtrend, where you could start creating a lower high here at some point. But if we do take, if we zoom in here on the chart, on audio, massive big wick out of nowhere. I wouldn't pay too much attention on this. Just a big massive volatility wick to the upside. I think audio does have a chance after breaking this lower high trend line here. Pretty nice breakout here. It was a kind of a descending wedge with these lower lows. Nice big breakout, nice huge correction here. What else can we see here? What else? I don't like this price action, I gotta say. Let's go to the 4 hourly, zoom in a little bit here on audio. Volume is pretty impressive to the upside. We've got huge volume to the upside here with these pumps. Price action is getting a little bit exhausted. We are at the 50% fib levels. We could probably hit the 618. I think it is very possible that we're going to retest the highs at some point on audio. Highs should be retested at some point. We didn't manage to reach. Oh yeah, we did. That was an insane buying signal here, in my opinion. On audio, we basically, you know, missed a huge buying area just a few days ago. And the reason why is because of, you know, big massive pump with huge volume, huge volume. This is a wall of money right there. And big consolidation at this range. So it's going to be very difficult for the price to break that below this big major pump. So you have breakout, consolidation, breakout, correction and you are hitting this consolidation range, you know, looking for that pump. And not only this consolidation, you get the lows to the highs and you're hitting the 618 region here, getting that consolidation, getting ready with the price action here. Zooming in, you can see here, getting ready for that potential bounce. On audio right now, I think we could have some type of correction. Very, very possible. I think audio will potentially correct. Hitting a major zone right now. Getting these wicks already, a kind of a small double top there. Slightly bearish divergence. Price action making high highs, lower highs on the RSI. Yeah, we could expect a little bit of correction here on audio. I mean, this chart is a little bit crazy. Not the best chart to do technical analysis. But, yeah. Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at... let's take a look at what cryptos can we retest now. Andy, Tether USDT next, please. I shorted last week and got liquidated. Tether USDT. You must be joking, right? You must be joking. You know, USDT against USDT. You must be joking, right? Thanks for the super chat, Bernie, my man. Yeah, Tether is not, there's no other crypto that's called Tether, right? Despite US dollar Tether. You must be joking, my man. You almost got me. You almost got me. Thanks for the super chat, Bernie. Please take a look at the DXY. Please take a look at dYdX. Let's take a look at dYdX and DXY. Yeah, let's take a look at DXY and also dYdX. DXY, I mean, this is very hard to analyze the DXY basically. Yeah, Bernie is a legend. He's a legend. Yes, he is indeed. Almost got me there. I did think that there was a crypto called Tether, despite apart from, you know, USDT. So you almost got me there. Almost got me. I've been, you know, I've been over 4 years in crypto right now. So yeah, you would have to find a harder one than that to catch me. But you almost did. I did actually confirm here, looking at Tether on, you know, there might be one that's called Tether. Who knows? We get in, you know, a bunch of crap coins created every single week. So let's take a look at the DXY. Very hard to analyze this, you know. This could... there's no doubt that the dollar index is in a downtrend. And we are basically hitting major, you know, kind of resistance from, you know, creating lower highs. I'm not sure if technicals work that much with DXY. It's such a fundamental, right? The dollar index is such a fundamental asset, right? The dollar. But funny enough, and I just randomly put the Fibonacci retracement from these highs of 2002, the 2001, 2002 highs here at $120 to the lows of 2008. We basically got the massive resistance in 2016, right? Just imagine being in Bitcoin back in 2015 and 2016 and knowing that the DXY is not, you know, good for Bitcoin, right? If it's good for Bitcoin if it drops, but thinking, you know, from this high to the drop, this is on the monthly chart, you know, you're hitting the 618 level Fibonacci. And you see Bitcoin starting a bull run back in early 2017, a massive big bull run in Bitcoin and crypto. So what we want to do is find out where is going to be the next high. And who knows, if we start getting above these highs, you know, it's not going to be looking good. The DXY might gain some strength and go to higher levels in the next coming months. So yeah, we want to stay below the 618 from this and create a kind of a triple top right there, right? And continue down. But if we start breaking these highs, obviously there will be a moment that it will peak and it will continue to the downside, in my opinion. But we might have some crazy few months, and this might trigger the capitulation phase also for Bitcoin and crypto. If DXY starts breaking these highs in the next coming months, yeah, watch out, because that will be the moment where crypto will bottom out. It will have a massive capitulation event and it will bottom out. Make sure to have some USDT or some other stable coins on the sidelines for that potential event. I do see that possible. It could happen. You know, DXY is looking like a beast right now, and it's retesting for the third time these highs. You know, the chance of the breaking here in the next coming months is pretty high. I know a lot of people are bearish. Most of the crypto guys, such as me, are really bearish on the DXY, right? They're going to come here with this, you know, inflation, you know, it's 8%, it's 10%. Dollar's going to die. But being realistic, the dollar is the reserve currency still for the world. So hang on a minute. I know crypto is a revolution, but you know, let's just keep our feet on the ground for the moment, because yeah, crypto is magic internet money still, and the DXY is the, you know, is the world reserve currency at the moment. So I do see this potentially happening in the short term. Short term is months, you know, one or 2 years. And if that happens, that is not going to be good for crypto, of course, but it will be very good for crypto, because at some point it will collapse. It will collapse, in my opinion. So let's take a look at sorry, I got a super chat here. I wanted to take a look at dYdX first, and I'll go through the dYdX US dollar. Let's take a look at this one. Wow, this one has been in a huge downtrend. But I mean, this is the moment you want to step in on this. This is on the 4-hourly chart. It's been in a very aggressive downtrend, as you can see. But you know, these lower highs are starting to round off, right? This is starting to form a kind of an arc. So the dYdX could be potentially very close to the bottom. What can I add up here? Wow, look at this analysis here when we was absolutely insanely hyped up. Well, analysis, just a couple of boxes, because there wasn't much to analyze here. It was just going to all-time high and just trying to figure out what we could do. Since then, you know, I should have said short here. Swing short here for the next few months. You would have made a huge amount of money. Well, that didn't happen, so let's just stop dreaming and continue with the analysis. Major level here on the dYdX. These lows, it seems like that we're not sustainably breaking down from it, right? I'm talking about the $4.50 range. It's having an excellent pump right now. We'll do some short-term 1-hourly analysis to find out, you know, what major levels we could potentially getting on a retracement. But absolutely fantastic. You break the support level, absolutely insane fake out. This was yesterday. Huge pump right now. So you had some bullish divergence also on the 4-hourly. Pretty nice to see. Let's go to the 1-hourly chart and analyze the immediate short term here for some levels. Let's take a look at VPVR. Oh, this is looking very nice. Very, very nice. We're getting above all of this major consolidation, which is absolutely great. Even a little bit of more pumpy action would be even better for me, for my personal opinion. And then have a pretty aggressive correction in the next few days. This is looking at the 1 hourly chart. If we do see that aggressive correction at some point, you know, this is the moment that I would be looking for long positions. We're hitting this level right now. Let's see if we manage to break it. Probably not. We'll probably get rejected from this 1 hourly level. VPVR, very strong level at $4.70 because of this consolidation. I'm just looking at the last few weeks, not much more. But you could, you know, this level hasn't been retested as support basically from this breakout. So if we do correct, you could expect some volatility here and this range to hold this large consolidation. You might dip slightly below it to retest this level and then get that pump, because we basically, you know, I mainly most of the times look for the 618, but 618 is all the way down here. You know, will this price action manage to come all the way down here for a bounce? No. Usually when you get out from a major aggressive downtrend, the most common retracement is the 382. Most common retracement from an aggressive downtrend from the breakout of the zone is usually, it's never the 618. You usually don't come down to the 618. You usually consolidate, or you go to the 382 and then you pump. And then you might go again to the 382 from this high to this low, or maybe retest the highs, or maybe just the 382 and then break back up again. And then is when you have potentially that ABC correction coming to the 618 from the lows to the highs, right? And that is when you get a lot of people trapped. So this is why I think that, you know, if Bitcoin behaves in the next couple of weeks, and this is only looking at the 1 hourly chart, we could see some pretty nice bullish momentum. Of course, Bitcoin, S&P 500, traditional stock market, if they behave in the next 1 to 2 weeks, we could see a pretty nice bounce at the $4.70 if we do correct to that level. Potentially, okay? Maybe a little bit of more volatility, like I said, retesting the lows. This is also, I would say, blindly here, just looking at the chart, it is the 382 from the lows. No, it's not exactly a 382. 382 is here at this peak. So you could see a little bit of a drop. $4.60, $4.70 would be a good range. If we start consolidating at this level for the dYdX, it might be a good zone. Volume is okay. It's not insane. Volume is okay. It would be nice to see a little bit of higher volume on this movement. But yeah, hitting a major resistance level, expect that correction on dYdX. Dennis Perini, thanks for the super chat. Long time no see. DFI, please. Absolutely. Let's take a look at DFI right away. DeFi Chain. DeFi Chain. Okay, this one. Wow, this one doesn't look too bad. It looks like it wants to come to the all-time highs, basically. Very volatile. Look at these crazy wicks. Yeah, I would be cautious. This must be a very low. Okay, that was only the exchange. Bittrex. A little bit of a fishy exchange with all those wicks. Okay, when you start seeing an exchange having these, you know, massive wicks, stay cautious with that. Qcoin would be the most reliable by the looks of things. Massive, big, you know, double top right there. Failed attempt. We got a huge bounce from this level. Strong level here on DFI. at the $2.40, $2.45. This is the thing right now. This is the thing where you know, is this pump sustainable? Is it strong enough to retest the highs here again, or is this just going to create a lower high? I would be really cautious on this. These altcoins are just so crazy. You know, there's no real proper trend. It's just an up and down, up and down, up and down. But it is true that we are getting that reaction at the 618 here from the drop that we created in December till January. We're just hitting that level right now. Yeah, very, very difficult and tricky one this here. I mean, insane short right there. Just to make some quick bucks right there on the 618 from the drop. Small swing trades, day trades right here. But if we zoom in on the 4-hourly chart, guys, 1 second here on DFI. Right, it is in an uptrend here. I don't see this uptrend very sustainable. I mean, hitting support. It is true that we are hitting support. We either bounce from this, but I don't know why. I have the feeling that this is not going to continue to the upside. From the high to the lows, 618, holding this trend line with higher lows. You might get one more attempt. You know, this kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, a bullish attempt right there, and then break down from the support trend line to create a lower high and continue down again. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. This one does, you know, doesn't look absolutely great. Anyway, that's what I can see on the chart. Do you think that we are gonna, you know, is this an Adam and Eve, an Eve and Adam basically, double bottom? This is a little bit more aggressive. I'm not too sure if we are going to manage to reach the highs here. But I mean, let's take a look at the 1 hourly again and zoom in on the chart. Let's go to the 1 hourly and zoom in. Crazy volatility on this crypto. I would not trade this cryptocurrency personally with this kind of movement. It kind of wants to pop out from these lower highs. This is the 4 hourly. It kind of wants to pop out right there. It is trying. If it does, you do have a chance, I think, to retest the highs. Keeping it simple here. So this is DFI, DeFi Chain, is basically at a major resistance zone right now. If it does have a successful pump and it retraces, I think it's a potential good buy for a retest of the highs here. So, yeah. Not much to add on this one. Extremely volatile. Right. I know I can see here Mark Dutch. They are having a great time. Do some old school UK dub. You guys are having a great time here in the comment section. Mark Dutch, Seb, we got Joseph was here. I think he must have left already. Thank you all for the insane support. Hope you enjoyed today's analysis on Bitcoin and crypto in general. Stay cautious with Bitcoin. We could see a little bit of volatility at this range before we potentially continue to the upside. Stay safe, brothers. If you want to trade, if you are an experienced trader on Bybit and on Prime XBT, you do have the best bonuses available. They are down below. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We have the latest news and technical analysis ideas down below in the description. Totally free information. check our socials down below. Join the Telegram group. We have a great time there with the mods. Join Twitter. Follow Twitter because we post also the latest news and technical analysis ideas there. Thank you guys. And I will see you in the next one.